Hey everybody, this is Kenny Keene, and this is day number 69 of 100 Days of Making Comics. For those who don't know, I'm sure you probably do if you follow me, but 100 Days of Making Comics is where I take at least 30 minutes each and every single day for the next 100 days to work on my Slayer comic or other comic book related projects. Um, some people are doing, are full-time illustrators and just trying to find the time to work on their personal projects. Me, I work a full-time job and it's hard for me to find time to focus on my comics, period. So that's what 100 days of making comics means to me, is I can push myself to work on things I don't normally get to work on, which is, I'm not a full-time illustrator. I dabble a little bit. I've had, jobs here and there, but it's not a frequent or full-time thing. So making comics to me is not my full-time job, but it's something I have a passion for and desire to do for a living one day. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I'm pushing for it, and hopefully it will. But Slayer is my goal, and it's a character I created as a child. I launched a self-published book in '96, and uh, was real green. I didn't know a lot about the industry, or you know, um, I could draw, but I had a lot to learn. Let's put it that way. From pencils to inks to everything. Uh, I was doing rough hand lettering, bad punctuation, stuff like that. And since then, I've pulled back. I did several of those Slayer comics, and I pulled back and decided to revamp the character. And it's been years ago, and I wanted to be ready as an artist before I attempted to tackle that again. And I feel like I'm ready now, and I've been doing a lot of other things over the years to prepare me for doing this. Um, I want to give a shout out. Yesterday was Peter Palmiotti's 100th day of making comics. I want to just give him a shout out and congratulate him. We chatted last night on a Skype chat. Me, him, Kevin Cross, Jeremy Burley. There was some other guys on there too. I don't know right offhand. Jeff Lafferty was on there. But yeah, we chatted up until like it was right at 3 a.m. So yeah, I had to leave. They was still talking away, but I had to go. I'm not sure when they finally finished up. But it was fun hanging out and talking with everyone. I'm a little bit of an introvert. It takes me a while to warm up to people and get to know them. But once I start yapping my mouth, then that I'm real comfortable. And but you've got 4 or 5 guys talking to, and you don't want to. You're trying to chime in when you can, and there's no need to run the conversation or anything. There's so many people there. But yeah, it was fun. Had a good time. Nice talking with everyone. Um, Also, today is Scott Circlin's 100th day of making comics. I want to congratulate him, and it's also Elena Carrillo. She's known as Boots and Bats on YouTube. It's her 100th day also. Just want to congratulate both of them for reaching their goal of 100 days, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody who's already reached that, what they do from here on out. They're talking about doing other like weekly shows and stuff. I'm not sure about Elena, what she's planning on doing, but I know Peter and Scott, they've talked about doing weekly shows. Kevin Cross, he's doing a weekly show now. So Nat flying around. Um, yeah, he's doing a weekly show now, and I'm not sure. One other guy, Jamie Gamble, he's reached his 100th day. About, I think it was a week ago, and I'm not sure if I think he's kind of debating on what to do now. But yeah, I'm, real stoked to be coming up on, I think I'm the next one. Marshall Couture, I think technically should be finishing ahead of me, but I'm not sure. I think he's actually counting the days that he actually works on his comics, so I think he's a little bit behind me now, but we're all running pretty close together. There's let's see, there's a few more people. Can't think of everyone who's right there in that area. So might get someone else that's up in the over 50 mark. I have to look and see. There's a lot of people doing this though, and some of them have stopped. Some of them are kind of, you know, they'll stop for a while and pick back up on it. And I haven't followed every single person. I've tried to watch at least a few of everybody's videos, but it's hard to keep up with so many people. Between that, doing my own stuff, and working full time, it's just crazy. And that which brings, up the next subject I want to talk about is this isn't for everyone. You've either got to be insane or really passionate about what you're doing to do 100 days of making comics. But even to do comics, period, it's the only rewards in it is for I don't think money's a big reward because that's very rare to get to make a good living doing it unless you just hit it big and become an overnight success or something. But it's the reward is creating stuff and seeing it come to life. Holding that printed book in your hand and knowing hey, I made this. And that's the reward in itself. I mean, that's all you get pretty much, because so many people doing this. You wouldn't think so, but once you jump on Facebook or go to Indie Planet website or somewhere, a POD site, you realize how many people's out there doing the same thing you're doing. And I think it used to not be as many people, but thanks to print on demand, people who couldn't afford to print a 1,000 print run of their book, now they're getting the opportunity to print their books. They can print one book to 1,000 or whatever, and it's affordable. So you're seeing a lot more of that now, and everybody's following their dreams, and that's good, but it makes it a lot harder to compete. And I mean, you're competing amongst each other, but it's not. I don't look at anyone who's creating comics as a rival or nothing. It's friendly competition, and you can learn a lot from each and every one of each other. And sometimes that's how great teams are formed. You get people. This guy's working on his book, and someone's working on theirs, and they decide, hey, let's work together. Collaborate on something, and we'll get there a lot quicker, and collaboration is a good thing, and I think that's where a lot of people making their own comics could improve if they collaborate with someone else. And it's hard to do, but every now and then magic happens, and you find that other creator who you work well with, and you work, you focus on each other's strong points. They shine somewhere different than you do, and that just helps your product. Your book. I've always believed that could really benefit a lot of creator, artist, writer type who do it all. You get a guy who's, maybe he's not the greatest penciler nor inker. Maybe he shines, more writing and dialogue and editing, or and he could learn the letter, the word balloons and the lettering and stuff. Some people shine better. I know a lot of writers who also, not pro writers, but a lot of indie writers who are also edit and letter their books. I think Carrie Kelly is one. He multitasks, and he pays someone, or I guess he's got someone. I don't know if he pays them or how it works out, but they've got some kind of agreement, with the penciler and art. The other guy pencils and inks, and then they find a colorist. And that helps a lot, because you're not writing, penciling, inking, lettering, coloring, editing, promoting, web design, all that. It takes a lot of time, and if you're like me, you don't have that time. But for me, I still have to do that. But at the same time, I would get there so much quicker if I had, a little help with this, and someone like-minded individual who wants to, who believes in the character of the book, who wants to lend their skills, and make it a reality. But there's got to be something in it for them too, and that's the hard thing, is everybody has their own, as far as indie guys, creator types, they all have their own passions and comics they want to focus on. And if somehow somebody could put, not just saying, put mine first and you put yours on the back burner, but you gotta come to some kind of agreement or understanding. Hey, let's work together on something. This is where you shine at, and I shine in this department. Let's collaborate, and maybe we'll work on a new creation. Maybe we've got a new idea, and neither one of our characters we're going to focus on those right now. We're going to create something totally new together as partners. Like look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They collaborate together on that, and look at the success they've had. There's so many more. The Walking Dead was a collaboration. Of course, Kirkman, created it all in his mind, but Tony Moore, he helped make that book a success, from the beginning. I think he did maybe 5 or 6 issues of it, but still he helped get it off the ground, and they had worked on a lot of stuff together in the past. Brit was another book they did together. So I think, since the show came out, they parted ways and fell out and disagreed on a lot of things, and now there's lawsuits involved and stuff. But it doesn't have to be that way. If you have a agreement, maybe get something in writing, a contract right up front. There's some great things that can be created when you put your minds together. So I push anyone who wants to make it in this business to find someone you can collaborate with, and it'll make your job so much easier. If all I had to do was, write Slayer or pencil and ink Slayer, it would be a lot better. There's a lot better writers out there than me that could really do my character justice, but and I think I'm doing a good job at it, but it's taken me a lot longer to get to where I am now, to feel like I'm ready to, or I've written a great story. And it's taken me a lot longer to write a good script, because it's not where I shine at the best. I can do it, but I'm not, I'm multitasking, but at the same time, if I could just focus my energy on one thing, imagine what I could do. And the same goes for anyone else who's inspired. Everyone has a strong point, they shine at. So I say, look for people who believe in what you're doing, and can help you benefit. You both can benefit from working together, collaborating, or maybe you can create something together. And that's one way you might make it in the industry. And if you ever make it big, you're going to have to work as have a creative team. You're going to have to if you submit a book to Image or whoever, they're going to say, hey, you know, this book needs to be colored. You've got to find a colorist. That's your job. A letterer. It's not our job. It's your job. When you present these things to these companies, you've got to have it all out of pocket. You've got to have, like Image. If you get into other companies, like I'm not sure about Dark Horse, but I feel like it's the same way. They don't have time to find you a colorist or letterer. They want to see it all done in front of them, and then they're going to probably tell you, hey, you need to change this page or that page. I don't like the logo or whatever. So you're going to have to, have a creative team to go in and make those changes. And it's, it's hard work, but it's worth it in the long run if you get picked up. So I say, look at collaborating now with other people, because sooner or later you're going to have to do it if you're going to make it. True, there's a few people like I'd say James Abar, and there's some other guys who do it all themselves, and it takes them forever though. Some people just don't want anyone touching their stuff, and that's understandable if you really care about the if you're that passionate about it. Okay, my memory ran out on my video, so I was rambling on way too much. But what I was saying, I'm going to cut it short. It's a shame that I probably filmed 5 more minutes and lost it. But what I was saying, I'm going to back up for a second, then I'll get back, to my 100 Days Making Comics. Yeah, a lot of people do their own, stuff. They don't want anyone touching it. But that's okay if you're willing to wait and bust your ass on it, and you have a lot of people like that. They have a lot clearer vision of where they're going and how they want it to be. But there's a lot of people out there that could help you in those fields, but I don't knock anyone who doesn't want anyone touching their character. That's cool, but at the same time, maybe there's another project you could work on with some like-minded person, and y'all could try to bring that to life and get it out there. Get it printed, get it published through Image, Dark Horse, whatever. There's so many companies out there looking for great books, and it's just a way to get your foot in the door. Eventually, you need to collaborate. That's how people came from being at the bottom to the top. They've got on a creative team, and it's just like the NBA or NFL or whatever. They recruit these guys, and they're able to shine at what they're good at. They're not a one-man team. They have a team of other highly skilled athletes to work with. And that's a smart way to be, and the competition has it. So look at it that way. The competition has a team. You're going to need a team. So you just have to figure out where you shine best at, and what's your strengths and what are your weaknesses. I'll talk more about this another time. I've rambled on a whole lot, but my point is, if you ever want to make it, I would suggest start, collaborating now with the people. I'm gonna get on to my progress, what I've got done. Here's the sketch card I worked on yesterday. I went in and did some more highlights with white, and outlined the characters and the stuff in space. Added stars and stuff to it. I think I'm gonna stop at this point on this one. I thought about adding like some hearts here to symbolize, his parents, his love for him or whatever. But there's already a heart here, and unification. They're holding hands and stuff. So, I think it'd be overkill. I'm just gonna leave it like it is because I think it's good like it is. I don't want to, overdo it. Um, that's one card down, two to go. And I sketched this out last night while I was in the Skype chat with everyone. It's kind of a Birdman type, Angel, Hawkman type guy. But want to, that's an idea for another card. I'm thinking about making him a little smaller on the page and having him on the cliff with cool sunset backdrop or something. Yeah, I've got to get rolling on those cards. I kind of let it sneak up on me. The deadline is next week. I got these a while back, and I'd say sometime in September, late September. But yeah, I've let the deadline kind of sneak up on me. I've got to get them knocked out. But I work best when I'm under pressure, so to get it out. So hopefully I can have them done by the weekend and get them mailed out Monday, and everything will be good to go. So I'm going to bust my butt now, which I've got to work the next 3 nights. So I don't know how much I'll get done, but I'm going to try to focus on them a little each day. Definitely the weekend I should get something accomplished. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to wrap things up. I think it's something else I was wanting to hit base on, touch base on a little bit, but I've talked way too much. So I appreciate everybody subscribing, liking, and commenting. It means a lot to me. People who comment, encourage me to keep pushing, to keep doing better, to stick with this. This isn't easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it for sure. It takes a lot of commitment and dedication, hard work, and when I first started, which I know I sound like a hillbilly from the backwoods talking to some people, I've tried to get better at that. I ramble on, not, just, I think I said "idn't" a lot. That's not a word, "idn't." That's some country talk there. But yeah, I'm trying to get better at that, and it's just where I'm from, where I come from. What's the song? Where I come from, we eat cornbread and chicken or something. But yeah, it fits right in my area here. But yeah, I'm trying to get better at that. Trying to be more professional. Trying not to sit here and say a lot, because I say that a lot. You watch these videos and you just say, man, I'm repeating myself, and this and that, rambling on camera, kind of like a deer in headlights when the camera's on. I think I've overcome my nerves a lot with this, but there's still plenty of room for improvement, and I'm gonna try to get better at that. Not to mention, the poor, cell phone camera quality of some of the videos. It's good when it's in the daylight and there's good lighting, but I know at night when I try to film, or it depends on the lighting a lot. It doesn't look so good. And also, I think the sound. I have issues with the sound, getting off track sometimes with my mouth, and it looks like I'm in a bad kung fu movie. But it'll get better. I'm gonna get a good camera eventually. Unless someone has a camera they want to send me, this is what you're gonna get for now. But that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up, and I appreciate all my new subscribers. I've got a few new subscribers. I appreciate that. Keep watching. It's gonna get better and better. Alright, this is Kenny, and I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Fist bump. I'm out of here.